we usually see different types of crowd, but this is a very interesting mix of crowd here. A lot of you come from places that a lot of our learners aspire to get into, so it's a dream come true in a way for them to be able to hear from you directly on, how to really do things to get to the right places and what to know about. More later, but then we usually, have begun events by traditionally lighting a lamp, but because we would like to keep the lamp glowing for more than just the time we light it, we have a drawing here, and we would request each of you to proudly paint your own stroke of flame to mark the beginning of this event.
Look, sir.
Hi, I'm Raji Naveen, co-founder of Beyond 8, where we offer transformative pathways for collegiate liberal education for children in high school. I think Beyond 8 is an imagination of a new tomorrow in the present, in the today. It's hybrid, it's learner determined, and it is distributed and decentralized in operations as well as design. I think when the world moves towards the future, we can't be staying in the past of an education system that is very rigid, which is very system focused rather than learner determined. And Beyond 8 is the answer to that question and that burning need that our learners have expressed time and again. Be it expert interactions with industry experts, be it very focused mentoring, or be it the fact that children can choose a variety of subjects, be it humanities or sciences or arts or whichever combination that they are looking for. And I think this moment is a special moment, Voyaging with Beyond 8, where universities, the top universities in liberal education are here at Muthukadu, our home center, talking about how the next learning ecosystem that our children can go into is also similar in its thought process. These universities are offering beautiful subject combinations which we also talk about. It's offering that liberal thinking, it's offering freedom of choice, and it's also allowing learners to become responsible citizens who can change the future that they will be in. So it's just a celebration of learners, their voices, their choices, and the change that they can bring in this ecosystem, and I'm really happy about that. When we talk about choosing Beyond 8, Beyond 8 is not for all. It is for active learners, and it's for families who believe that listening to the learner's voice is important, families who believe that learners also have their interests, and hence we don't talk about admissions, we talk about enrollments. We don't talk about conducting an admission test. For us, what is important is listening to the learners, understanding the family's aspiration, the family's interest, what is the family's background, and why are they even choosing Beyond 8 for the reason they do. And unless there is a philosophical match, we are not really ready to accept the learner in our ecosystem. So it's a process of enrollment where we look at a philosophical fit between the family as well as Beyond 8, and that's where I think we can together walk in the same direction rather than being two people who are pulling the learner away in two different directions. It is a concerted rhythmic effort that Beyond 8 as well as the parents and their families and the learners, actually it's almost like a rhythmic dance that we are all taking part in. When learners progress out of Beyond 8's learning ecosystem, they are actually welcomed by most of the liberal universities in India and abroad, mainly because they have broad and transferable skills. They know how to learn, they have the right values and skills and attitudes. Of course, the academic aspect is also taken care of, and hence the possibilities for them is endless. They can pursue careers in arts, in media, in humanities, in social sciences, in any of the liberal colleges in India as well as abroad.
Beyond 8 at the American Association of Colleges and Universities, how we're transforming education in a liberal education format in the high school years. And again, the executive director of AACU was very excited to see that liberal education need not be owned and nurtured only by undergraduate schools. It can be also in high school education. Because
Good morning, I'm Naveen. I'm the co-founder of Beyond 8. Beyond 8 is a new imagination of how high school learners can learn in a liberal education. We provide transformative pathways for a liberal education. The idea originated in my co-founder and me 20 years ago when we started thinking about how out of sync school education is, and how we're still so focused on preparing second class robots when we ourselves as humans know how to create first class robots, right? It's very important that we go against such social proof that everybody must do exactly the same things in the same way at the same time in the same manner and take the same assessments. It has resulted in poor outcomes for society. We don't have producers at all. We seem to have only consumers as a result of the kind of education we are providing in the world. All of the children of the world require a new imagination that puts them ahead of everything else. So education must be learner determined, heutagogical in nature. It must be hybrid, because the power of hybrid learning is tremendous, and we must leverage from all the new technologies and possibilities that are coming up in the world today. And we're excited that so many universities are now joining forces. We were acknowledged first by Harvard and by Ashoka Foundation, and now all of the liberal universities in India are rooting for us and wanting to see our learners enroll in their universities and colleges. Exciting times. I hope more in society recognize the urgent need for transformations in education, and I welcome all of you to that co-creation of a new imagination in education through Beyond 8. Thank you.
Would increase by 1.5 years or 1 year, depending on how the student takes up credits. So first subject, each one points to a credit, right? 6 units of credit, 8 units of credit. The combination of that you will have equivalent to maybe 144 or 2 years of 96 units. That's how it is. So the units of credit needs to be how she takes more course or take less course.
Because if you see space management, there's several links in space management. There's like the finance department.
Apart from playing the
all of these centers are the being the international center.
Because most of the kids here are not the kind, very research driven, they have to learn, they are all self-learners.
Absolutely.
And this entire liberal arts system which has been created by Beyond 8 is to enable them. So that ecosystem is available here. Will they have such an ecosystem there for them to feel comfortable? Question one. Question two, if you could just tell us about which of the institutes you've tied up with for the exchange program, so that they can get a flavor. They can also go to research whether what they're going to do here will be available in that exchange program.
Absolutely, you'll have the academic environment and Beyond 8 closely. Like, since I've graduated from HLC, I'm aware of what this module is. That environment is available at Ashoka. In fact, that's what the environment is about. Courses at Ashoka are structured based on professors.
So, yeah, I think that's very nice of them to fetch the right person to listen to your point of view. And
just last one, I don't know how that is different. Naveen used to work with us also prior to this. So we all are we're a fraternity. Last year there was a student who said he's into, what is that, Rubik's Cube solving. So when he was interviewed, the VC said, "Do you have a Rubik's Cube with you right now?" And he said, "Yes." So got a jumble, wanted to do it.
No, now at the UG level, and then pursue sports management in the master's
I'm taking English as my main subject because that's there for every skill. And there's PE and media studies. My physical education and media studies.
What was your overall score?
No, I'm doing my 12th right now, and I've just finished my 11th grade.
Can you tell? Not 12. Yeah.
This is for all
Yeah.
students.
The
They are
assumed knowledge in
10 and above.
chemistry and mathematics is in 10. You can
What I
tell us
suggest is
the mark sheet.
The company or this is first year based upon
Also have a third campus in Hyderabad, Nagar. So we moved the idea of a full-time specialized professional education in the so-called, I don't
BS and data science and
And
economics.
they'll make you do
So,
prerequisite
up to
courses
you
in
to decide which
psychology
course.
university before taking it. So
And
if she hasn't had psychology before also, let's not take this serious.
Not just normal faculty courses, we have part of communication, mathematics, data science, economics. The students what is happening in the